So we have the problem 17 minus 8.43. And when you subtract decimals or when you add them, you need to line them up by their decimal point. However, our 17 doesn't have a decimal point written with it, so you're going to have to add it on your own. And remember that 17 is the same as 17.0 or 17.00. And in this case, you'll need the two zeros because you have two place values after the decimal point in the 8.43. And remember, you can think of it as money. You can write $17 either way. You could write it like this, or you could write it like this. So let's go ahead and line this up. Now, because the zeros are smaller than our 4 and 3, we're going to have to go through and borrow. So this is going to become a 10. We're borrowing from this, so this becomes one less, and then we're borrowing from here, so now this becomes one less. And since the 6 is still smaller than the 8, we can cancel this out and borrow that 1 from here. Now we can just go through and do straight subtraction. So 10 minus 3 is 7, 9 minus 4 is 5, and 16 minus 8 is going to be 8. And then we put our decimal point where it's lined up, and this is going to be our final answer, 8.57. The other subtraction problem we have is 4.83 minus 2.714. And notice when you line them up by their decimal points, you actually have two place values at the top and 3 at the bottom. So I'm going to add this 0 here. Again, that doesn't change the value. It just gives us enough place values so that we can work with subtracting the bottom number, which has 3 place values. So again, I'll go ahead and I need to borrow here because the 0 is smaller than the 4. And then this goes down one less because that's the one I just borrowed. And everything else at the top is bigger than the numbers we have at the bottom, so I can just go ahead and subtract. So 10 minus 4 gives us 6, 2 minus 1 gives us 1, 8 minus 7 is 1, 4 minus 2 is 2, and then I add my decimal point, which is lined up. And so our final answer is 2.116.